Hi guys, so I am gonna do some meal prep, do a little bit of cooking, although not much cooking, but I thought I would just turn on the camera and play it in real live time. I may speed up a few things, but for the most part, it'll just be me kind of doing my thing. I'm off the rest of the day and I don't have to pick up the kids for 4.5 hours, so I'm gonna take some time and prep some food. I just did a Costco trip and I filmed a grocery haul, so that'll be a separate video. So my intention is to steam, I bought this really great orange cauliflower, and then I bought a big thing of broccoli. I'm not the biggest fan of broccoli. Dan wants to eat more broccoli, and now that we have a cool steamer, I like steamed broccoli the best. I've tried it roasted in the oven and it just isn't like the right texture for me. So I'm gonna steam up a bunch of broccoli and stink up the house. I have some carrots I may throw in there too. So something on my new meal plan that I've been using is oat milk. So I've switched to oat milk in my coffee and then oat milk in my cereal. I think I made some banana oat pancakes and used oat milk in them too. So that's been my milk replacement. Not that I drank a lot of milk beforehand, but it was half and half in my coffee. That was a hard one to kick, but I think I've kicked it. So yeah, I think the hardest thing with that habit is when I'm out and about, if I stop and get iced coffee at Starbucks. So like on my days that I am working out of the house, I've just been bringing I'll show you the girls' little cups, little Minnie Mouse cups. I just bring this with cold oat milk in it. So I do need to invest in like a small hydro flask or something that'll stay cold longer. I do have my insulated lunch bag, which is up there on the fridge. So that's what I took on Monday when I went. I just put, an ice pack in it. So I'm gonna make myself an iced coffee while I'm here with you. I will probably turn the camera down so you won't see my face, but that way you can kind of see what I'm doing, I hope. My other thought was to put the camera way back and then you can kind of see a panoramic view, but it won't be that close to actually see what I'm doing. So I don't know, we'll see how this video goes. I'm gonna make a batch of hummus and then I'm going to make some lemon cubes. What that is, one of the doctors that I follow is called Dr. Michael, or his name is Dr. Michael Greger, Greger. He has a website called nutritionfacts.org. He is very heavily into scientific studies, and my eyes kind of go when I'm reading them, because I appreciate the science of it, but I just want to know what to eat. So but he does have a book called How Not to Die, and then he did a follow-up book, How Not to Diet, and he has a cookbook coming out for How Not to Diet in December, and then he has a cookbook for How Not to Die, which I checked out at the library. So this recipe is from that book. So rather than using lemon juice in recipes, he is suggesting to take the lemon, you'll see this, but cut off the hard ends and then put them in a high-speed blender, blend them up so it's kind of like a lemon slushy, and freeze those cubes. And then once they're frozen, take them out of the ice cube tray, put them in like a Ziploc bag, and then that way when you need lemon juice, you just put the whole cube in there, and then you're getting the fiber and the nutrients from the lemon rind as well. So I'm gonna give it a try, and yeah, let's get going. Okay, I'm really wishing I would have grabbed my taller tripod here, because I've got this little one kind of precariously leaning, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, so my iced coffee. I am a fan of RuPaul's Drag Race, as you guys know, so I have stickers all over my hydro flask. This is just cold brew from Starbucks, no ice, no cream or anything. I've been trying different oat milks. This is one that I've tried recently. It's fine. I'm curious, the one I showed you at the beginning of the video, Costco sells them by the 6-pack. So I bought 2 or 3 packs because I do drink a lot of oat milk, or use a lot of oat milk really. So I hope it's good because I bought a lot of it. So I'm gonna get potatoes in the oven. Got 2 big sweet potatoes here. So I've got a sheet of parchment paper. I am going to put some steam holes in these potatoes. I had a potato explode last night. I baked some fingerling potatoes and I guess I had them in there for too long, but I didn't hear it. When I opened it, one of them looked like it had broken open and then pieces were kind of everywhere. Okay, so I'm preheating now, but I'm just gonna pop them in the oven. I will link below. I did watch someone that made these. So I'll link her video below so you can kind of watch how she did it. I mean, that's how I'm gonna do it, is based on how she did it. She just puts the seeds in there all together. And she said it makes it easier on her blender if she juice it, like squeezes the juice in first. I'm actually gonna wear gloves because my hands are stinging already. Be right back. Okay, I'm back and I have some gloves on. So, I'm gonna use my little juicer thing. Wait to put those in. I don't know, I'm kind of winging it, guys. I think she just said basically it helps to have some liquid in there. Daycare just texted, I saw it on my phone. The girls have outgrown their sweatshirts that are there. They're growing so fast. I actually just bought a couple of jackets at Costco today. But we get hand-me-downs from Dan's cousin Cheryl, and so at least for Delta, we still have coats and sweatshirts and stuff. I just need to pull them out and figure out exactly what we have. But yeah, Delta should be good. I did buy her one, but obviously the girls should have a couple, you know, for daycare, for home, rain, whatever. You know how it goes. Dana's boots from last year, or the springtime, still fit, which kind of shocked me. But Delta's didn't, so she got a new pair of rain boots. You know, again, I don't know how necessary it is to juice all these, but I figure if it helps the blender, then so be it. And I do have a lot of seeds in there. I'm gonna leave them out. I don't know if there's any health benefits to the seeds or not. Okay, so we've got juice in there. Gonna get the lemons in there. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of these gloves and see if I can adjust the angle. And these are organic lemons, that's important as well. Okay, so I'm gonna blend them up. Okay, so this is what it looks like, and I don't remember her name offhand. Again, I'll leave her link below, but when she did it, hers looked a little bit like kind of chunky too. So let me get the ice cube tray. Haven't unloaded my dishwasher yet, so that's convenient. And I don't know, I may have too much for this ice cube tray. I figured if I did, I would just kind of put it in a cold container, and then when these were frozen, I would do the next batch. I don't know if it's good to overfill or not. I'm gonna go ahead and speed this up and yeah, go from there. Okay, so that looks pretty good. I have a little bit left. I'm gonna scrape that out, get these in the freezer, and on to the next thing. Okay, so time to open some garbanzo beans to start the hummus. I'm not even gonna rinse out the lemon because the recipe calls for lemon. There's actually a pretty good amount in there. So I might just do, since I have that leftover blended lemon, I might just do a little bit more of that and save my lemon that I've reserved. So this recipe I got from Crocs in the Kitchen. It's a chipotle hummus, and you have to save the bean water, which is called aquafaba. Now, normally I like to get no salt beans, but for whatever reason they didn't have those, or at least that I saw. So these are salted, but next time. Oops. Okay, so I'm gonna pop these in. And the recipe calls for 1 cup of reserved liquid. We actually have 1 1/4 cup, so I'll just take a little bit out. This makes a double batch. Okay, so I'm gonna toss that. Let's see. So again, I've got lemon. It calls for 3 tablespoons of lemon juice. I'm just gonna do another little dollop of the leftover lemon that I have. This is the spatula that I used for the lemon, so, and I'll use it for the hummus too. I don't mind if it's a little bit extra lemony. I actually tried this, and it's not that sour. It's not sweet either. Kind of reminds me of a sorbet a little bit. Okay, 1 tablespoon of liquid smoke. Okay. Tend to just pile it all in my sink. cup of tahini. So in the video where they make the tahini, or where they make the hummus, I'm sorry, I'm focusing on the recipe. Normally I just kind of go with the flow. In the video, she actually weighs it because it is hard to measure it. It's kind of like measuring peanut butter. It's just kind of a weird consistency, but I'm just gonna measure it. So that's 1/4 cup. Where did my spatula go? Oh, I got rid of it. Okay, put that aside and deal with it later. 2 cans of garbanzo beans, 1 cup of aquafaba, 3 tablespoons of lemon juice, 1 tablespoon of liquid smoke, 1/4 cup tahini, 2 teaspoons of garlic powder. Now, I'm not very good at keeping track of my measuring spoons, so I'm just going to use a little teaspoon and just kind of estimate. 2 teaspoons. So I'm just, and then 2 teaspoons of paprika. Now she does say they use regular paprika, but you could use smoked paprika and omit the liquid smoke. And then salt is optional. I'm gonna just do a little shake in there. This is garlic salt. I forgot it does ask for a teaspoon of cumin. I'm just gonna eyeball it because I like cumin. Cumin, can't even say it. Blend on high for 1 to 2 minutes until your desired creaminess. So we will give that a shot. Okay, I'm gonna take a minute and scrape down the sides just because I can see there's some extra lemon in there. I did wash my little spatula that I like. Also, it gets air bubbles in there, so in her video she talked about you may have to pull it off and kind of give it a little bit of a shake to get the air bubbles out. So I see a couple of chunky spots, so I'm gonna blend it for another minute or so and we will take a look. Okay, so that looks pretty good to me, at least from the outside. Oh yeah, looks yummy. Going to get this in my little container. I may need to get a second container out, but we'll try it. So with oil-free hummus, you can use it on quite a lot of things. A lot of people that do the whole food plant-based diet, oil-free hummus is like a staple. You know, not just for dip, but for salad dressings. There's one that I just barely started watching, a YouTube channel called High Carb Hannah. And, you know, again, I don't know too much about her, but she was saying that she uses hummus on top of a lentil chili that she makes, and she said that she'll never go back. I assume it's kind of similar to like if you put sour cream on top of your chili. Yeah, this will definitely be fuller than this container, but I'm just gonna put it all in here and then I'll get another little container for the rest. I think the biggest pain about making this is just getting it all scraped out, because you don't want to waste any. It looks as clear as it's going to get. It does smell nice and smoky. Okay, I'm not going to put a lid on it because, again, I'll probably save some of it out and use it on my salad that I'll be making soon. So here is my giant industrial size steamer. It actually says you can use it for banquets and stuff in the instructions. So this is the place where you put the water. And it does have a max fill line on the side. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put all 3 baskets on. This piece is to catch the steam water so it doesn't mix with the clean water. It actually has little spots, little circles, if you wanted to steam cook eggs. I guess it would be hard boiled eggs, but hard boiling them by steaming them. I think I am gonna just do all this broccoli. Actually, I've changed my mind. I'm just gonna do one tray of broccoli. Next, I will be doing, I don't know if it should sit flat or not. A couple in here. Okay. So since I washed them in this basket, I'm just going to put them in that basket, and then I'll get the carrots out in just a second and get those in there. I'm not going to do the whole bag of carrots. Okay. I need to clean up here. I'll clean up in a second. I just want to turn it on and show you how it works. Got the water in there. Here's my lid. Luckily the kids aren't home. I was afraid the first time I used it that the kids were gonna reach up and touch it because it does get pretty hot. But okay, so I think the instructions said, actually I've got it right here. For vegetables, 20 minutes. So that's what we will do. And let it go. Yeah, I'll show you when some of these things, the potatoes still have a while to go, and you know what a baked potato looks like, but I'll show you what these look like when I'm all done, and I'm gonna clean up and hopefully make a salad because I'm hungry. Okay, my shirt got wet because I'm cooking in the kitchen. It's normal. I don't really like aprons because I don't like it like when it pulls on my neck. I guess I could look for a waist one, but anyway, so this is gonna be another one of my yummy salads. I have a new container of lettuce, just bought last night. Again, I like to chop my lettuce. My potatoes are in the oven. They've got 24 minutes left. I usually do about 2 handfuls of lettuce. This is spring mix. I had someone tell me that they will take a pair of scissors and like put the lettuce in a bowl and just kind of like cut it that way. That might be something too. I just always have my cutting board out, so I just end up chopping it that way. I got these great peppers again from Costco. I just think they're awesome. Like sweet peppers, but they're giant. It'd be cool to make like a stuffed peppers or something. This was the only purple one in there this time. Okay, so and it might be a lot of pepper for this salad, but I'm going to be, well, probably editing this video while I'm eating it. So because I'm eating it slow, I will probably just kind of eat on it for a while rather than trying to hurry and eat a salad like I do when the kids are home. It's kind of both. I either try and hurry and eat a salad when they're home, or I eat a few bites and have to set it down and change a diaper, or I eat a few bites and then it's time to do, you know, whatever next thing it is. Doesn't that look like bacon? Cracks me up. Well, I don't know how appetizing that's going to look on camera, but it'll taste fine. It is kind of a lot of peppers for my salad, so a trick that I have done is to put chopped peppers in a Ziploc bag and put it in the freezer, and that way when, like, say if I'm making Dan some scrambled eggs or something and I want to add some peppers, they're just right there chopped and ready to go. So I'm going to do that with these leftover peppers. I suppose I could also save them like for my next salad, which I'm sure will be soon. I don't think I really need to chop anything else. I want to do some tomatoes. So I'm going to use both salsa and chopped tomatoes just because I like the flavor of the salsa, but I like having the tomatoes as well. So this is pico de gallo salsa. I actually prefer to just buy it at the store versus making it at home. Just really convenient. So my battery appears to be dying, so I may finish up this video on my phone, but we will see what happens. Put some carrots in here. I really like grated carrots more than shredded carrots, but I haven't pulled out my grater in a while. I'm going to be putting some brown rice on my salad, and then I have some sprouts. I really enjoy sprouts. Healthy for you, and it just gives it a really good texture as well. Someone asked me once, I do mix this all up. I think it's just a pretty Instagram picture to lay it all out like this, and then it's easy to see what's on it as well. Almost done. Not really measuring out a cup, I'm just using it as a scoop. It's kind of hot still. put some of the hummus in a little container in the freezer because I don't like it when hummus is warm. So I thought this way I could get it cooled down a bit before I put it on my salad. Okay, so 2 big dollops of that. And that is what my salad is gonna be. I'll include a picture as well, but I think it looks pretty yummy. And since the vegetables are right here and they're pretty much done, I'll see if I can show you. So there's the steamed cauliflower, steamed broccoli and carrots, and then you've got the broccoli underneath. Okay, I'm steaming my face. I really hope, there's the timer, I really hope you enjoyed these, this video showing what my meal prep is, and yeah, let me know in the comments below if you eat like this or if you're going to try some of these foods. I would love to hear about it. The battery died right there at the end, so I'm sorry about that, but there are lots of links below. Check them out, and thank you again for watching.